Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, July 20th. You'll be interested to know. 57 years ago, today, in 1969, Apollo 11 astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon and walked its surface, carrying spacecraft and scientific instruments to achieve the first human visit. That milestone proved humans could travel beyond Earth, inspired generations to pursue space exploration, and marked a defining achievement in engineering and global cooperation. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 64 degrees with 4-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:13, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:26. It looks like we're in for some sunny weather today, with a high near 83 and a calm southwest breeze around 6 miles per hour. If you're inland, they will hit a high of 84. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 64 and light winds around 7 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 67 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. and a high near 81 with a south wind 5 to 13 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms become likely Tuesday night through Wednesday, with lows near 68 Tuesday night, and the warmest day Wednesday near 85, as winds shift from south to southwest and then west. Thursday and Friday turn drier and milder, with highs in the upper 70s, and mostly clear nights in the low to mid-60s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Blandford Volunteer Fire Department is now better equipped to care for animals affected by smoke exposure, thanks to a generous donation of pet oxygen masks from local veterinarian Dr. Lauren Atkins and Natasha Quinones of Paws Finding Peace. These masks, which can be attached to existing oxygen tanks, come in various sizes to accommodate pets ranging from hamsters to Great Danes. Atkins, who has been a veterinarian since 2007, emphasized the importance of serving the community through her practice, which frequently donates veterinary equipment. This initiative was made possible through a partnership with Massachusetts Veterinary Medical Association Charities, which helps identify towns needing these essential supplies. Now on to sports. Lionel Messi could have ended all debate over who is the greatest player of all time by winning another World Cup with Argentina on Sunday, but he was left in tears following Spain's 1-0 win. Messi, now 39, dragged the holders to another final, scoring 8 goals and providing 2 assists in the dramatic late comeback against England in the semifinals. However, the dream of lifting the trophy again ultimately proved too good to be true. 10-man Argentina struggled and faced a huge challenge when Enzo Fernandez was sent off in stoppage time. Messi touched the ball only 54 times and never looked like scoring. He became only the second player to appear in 3 World Cup finals, matching the achievement of Brazil great Cafu. In local sports, the Red Sox are on an absolute tear. They completed a sweep of Tampa Bay yesterday, winning 6-1 behind Sonny Gray's brilliant outing, and they're now riding a 13-game winning streak, second longest in franchise history. Wilson Contreras homered and drove in 2 runs as Boston stayed hot. Tonight they host Baltimore at Fenway to open a 3-game series with first pitch at 7:10. The Orioles arrive on their own 7-game winning streak, so something's got to give in what shapes up as a crucial AL East matchup. Both teams are chasing the Yankees and Rays, and whoever takes this series grabs major momentum heading into the stretch run. Meanwhile, the Bruins announced a historic moment. The team will retire Patrice Bergeron's number 37 on December 1st, before the game against Colorado. Bergeron spent his entire 19-season career with Boston, captained the team, and won the Stanley Cup in 2011. That ceremony will be one of the marquee events at the Garden this December. Over on the gridiron, the Patriots training camp gets rolling this week. Veteran players report Friday with the first public practice Saturday at 10:30, the first time that's happened on a Saturday since the team moved camp to Gillette Stadium 24 years ago. Drake May's been working with A.J. Brown, and owner Robert Kraft gave his full backing to head coach Mike Vrabel, calling May really special. In top news, Josh Kerr of Britain breaks the men's mile world record that stood since 1999. On Saturday, Kerr ran the mile in 3 minutes, 42.66 seconds, breaking the 27-year-old record set by Jamel Garage. Kerr celebrated with a lap of honor at London Stadium. He stated, "It was just me, my shoes, and the track." Finishing more than 3 seconds ahead of second-place Yared Nugus, Kerr expressed that the crowd support was just incredible. With his previous best time at 3 minutes, 45.34 seconds, Kerr made the mile his key target. In business news, World Cup champion Spain just won $50 million, and the Internal Revenue Service gets a cut. The statement, "It does not make a difference who wins the game," highlights that the Internal Revenue Service will get a piece. The World Cup is the globe's largest sporting event, and this time, it is also a major tax event for the Internal Revenue Service. Even before Sunday's championship match between Spain and Argentina, there were clear winners at the World Cup co-hosted by the United States, ranging from Cape Verde's goalie to ranch salad dressing. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2% over the weekend to about $65,000. Ethereum is up 2% to just under $1,900. And XRP is up 1% to $1.10. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Apple recently filed a trade secrets lawsuit against OpenAI, accusing the AI company of a pattern of misconduct aimed at getting current and former Apple employees to share confidential information. In response, OpenAI stated it is not aware of any evidence that this complaint has merit. On a recent episode of TechCrunch's Equity podcast, the hosts debated whether this lawsuit will impact OpenAI's plans to enter the hardware business. OpenAI's potential mobile smart speaker is at stake, and delays could arise from the lawsuit. With OpenAI's initial public offering on the horizon, the implications of this lawsuit are significant. This allegation highlights the serious talent drain, as over 400 former Apple employees now work at OpenAI. And in entertainment news, The Netflix catalog is heating up this summer, with July signaling the arrival of some of the year's most anticipated movies and shows. A brand new adaptation of Little House on the Prairie by Rebecca Sonnenschein is proving an enormous hit alongside the latest adaptation from best-selling author Harlan Coben, I Will Find You. Enola Holmes 3, featuring Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill, has accumulated an impressive 20,700,000 views in its first 5 days. However, it has officially lost its top spot on the streaming charts to the true crime effort Shipwrecked: Nightmare at Sea. The highly anticipated Heartstopper Forever arrives this weekend, likely dethroning Enola Holmes 3. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American astronaut and physicist, Sally Ride. And she said, "The stars don't look bigger, but they do look brighter." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.